Wonderful, wonderful people. A pleasant afternoon to you. Let me take off this. I'm sure quite a number of people must have seen the video of the businessman, that big bull cow, all staring man, who got into a road rage with a nurse in somewhere in St. Andrew, Mount Erie, or something of the sort. And you saw where he raised his big, heavy hippopotamus weight foot. It was bad that YouTube would not show it going back down. You could hear the other men, a man in the background saying, "Sir, do not beat woman. Why are you doing this?" You could hear the nurse saying, "What have I done to you?" Because he pulled the woman out of the vehicle. Maybe she got distracted. Maybe she had bad driven him. Anything can happen because nobody is perfect. Nobody gets a road driving 100% the way they ought to. Not one human being, whether you're ticketed or you're not ticketed. And this man, who is fully aware that he's stronger than the woman, because God made men stronger than women. Physically, we're talking about. Now, I don't want anybody to come and tell me they hate women because maybe their mothers were overbearing, their mothers abused them, they were molested by some woman, their girlfriends or their wives treated them badly. Many of us have gone through a lot of trauma, many people, and they have had to emit self-control when they're dealing with people. Because if what I'm saying is wrong, then most people in the world would have been imprisoned because they would have given in to the whims and fancies of their flesh, of the feelings, of the weaknesses that they undergo. Let me see if I can turn on this light because it looks a little darkish. Many of them would have done that. So I really don't want anybody to get up and tell me because, you know, that, tell me that because, give you a wider range of reasons as to why he did it. Because I realize now we're living in a world where nobody wants to be held accountable. Not one soul wants to be held accountable. And I'm sick and tired of these abusers. I am up to my neck with these abusers. I've never been physically abused. I have been verbally and threatened by a man who I did nothing to. So I know what that lady is talking about. And when I say I do nothing to, sometimes people say, "You sure you didn't say didn't say a word, didn't do any?" As a matter of fact, it seemed as if the quietness was irritating. And I remember saying the same thing. What is this? What have I done? Over a game. He threatened me. And because I know that I could not fight him, I had to shut my trap. I had to shut my mouth. I have to shut my shop. Over a game. Threatened me. Businessman too. So I know, in a sense, what that lady has gone through. I know, in a sense, what that lady has gone through. And that man, knowing that he's stronger, took up his foot. That's a wicked man. I don't want nobody to tell me because he has been assaulted. Hear me, has been molested. Or you come with bad parenting. Most people are from defective homes. One, just being a single parent home is not a fully functional home. You really should have mother and father. God made mother and father. That is why he says, "Honor thy mother and thy father." He didn't say honor one and leave the other out. That is why it takes two to create the child. So I don't want nobody tell me nonsense. When you go to school and you do wrong, you can use the excuse that, "Oh, my mother did not teach me accountability or discipline me. That is why I give trouble." The teacher has the right to hold you accountable, irrespective if your parents did not teach you accountability or discipline you when you were wrong, it doesn't mean that you don't get disciplined by external sources or forces. I am so angry that it isn't funny. I mean, I want God beat him. I want God beat him, because when God's, that is why a lot of you men wonder why certain sickness and diseases reach you bad. As for the abuse that you have emitted on women, I don't want to tell me about women, this, that, and the third. I'm sick and tired of this. By you men, you guys are monsters, many of you. You're monsters. You're monsters. You belong in a cage. I'd rather them let out the lions and the bears and all of that and put one in there. I'd rather make we take a chance with them, because at least we know their instinct they move upon. And no hate, and no malice, and no murder, and no wickedness. So we could take a chance of being mauled by them. But I cage them for putting up at the zoo. Zoo, many of them belong in. I am sick and tired of the wicked, evil, trifling men. You are so evil. Look at his big, all staring, tough, turbid body. And the nurse, no, he's an idiot. His idiocy has eaten away at his brain cells. If he's not a thinker. Now he can take sick one fine day and go into the hospital. And is that nurse that helps to save his life. You say the man is an imbecile. You just see a big bonehead. Big bonehead. I am livid, to say the least. And let me tell you, arrogance is the order of the day for many of you, because you're godless and lawless. Sometimes it has nothing to do with any bad parenting. You feel that you have arrived because you're a businessman. And how dare she, let's just say she bad driven you. Let's just say she probably, let's just think of the worst. Because I always feel that maybe woman's mouth strong, so she may have said, and she may not have, she may not have had, she could have been quiet. Because you heard the lady say, what did I do to you? And when you hear her voice, you can know, say, she probably never said a word to you. She probably made a mistake. And just maybe did the wrong thing, didn't realize, and you got into a road rage because you think you're this shiznit, you think you're God. And your arrogance and pride got the better of you. Your narcissism took control. All right. So let us say she said the worst things to you. You take up your heavy lead foot, your heavy down rock stone foot. If you stomp on the woman, obviously you're going to stomp most in her head or in her chest. On our upper body area, even if it's lower body area. Why would you want to stomp on a woman that you know you're stronger than, from the mere fact you're able to take her out of the car? And the man say, why are you beating her? You could hear the man saying that. Why? Because the onlooker saw that it did not warrant it. A male onlooker, and I'm glad it was a man. He could have seen that it was not even warranted. Oh, God beat you. Go on, come in now. God believe I want him beat you. You're wicked and evil. And I'm tired of you abusers. And I want the judgment of God for the pound, not too wicked. That's why sometimes wonder why women probably don't even feel sorry for with somehow, until you hold up on the street. It make it difficult. And then they come with I'm vexed when I saw it. When I saw that man's heavy, looking like a big old gorilla foot, or the hippo foot them lift up to stomp on a woman that you know is physically weaker than you. You're a cowardice. You're not a man. You belong in a cage. Then if you put the thing where them put on when they want to shock them around the animal, I don't even remember what you call the neck thing, that neck brace. Men like you are cowards. You're disgusting and evil. I am the nurse. I always struggle with nurses in Jamaica already. Guys, you know what to do with TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me a